we normally do like a cold open where we're just, ripping and rapping a little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't want people to think that we have like a chemo patient with us, okay? With a fucking blanket on his legs right now. It's a funny episode, guys. It's still funny.
I get to be Alan for today.
You get to
Alan,
be Alan.
you've lost weight.
I wish I brought my pizzas with me.
If we told someone that we have like a cancer victim or an AIDS victim right now with the blanket over your legs,
It definitely works. Or I have no legs, or I lost a leg.
this is just the saddest. This is just the most achievable Make-A-Wish that ever happened.
Did you see LaMelo Ball's dad lost a leg?
Yeah.
Oh my
How did
God.
How did that
Beaties,
happen?
I think.
Really?
I think.
The Beatles.
possible.
Always the
Beatles,
Beatles. No, I went swimming with sharks.
That's a way cooler way to lose it. If you're gonna lose it, that's the way.
A lot of sharks
where am
swimming
I?
for
I don't have
LeVar.
headphones?
No.
Deion Sanders lost
We
his toe, too.
only have two pairs, and one, as you know, only works in one ear.
No, they both worked yesterday.
Well, I thought you told me you had an issue.
We lied.
See, he's derailing everything already.
Of course he is.
Thank God we're desperate.
Christian
You didn't even know you had. You didn't even know you had two sets of headphones to like.
I did, but there was no point in having two of the three of us hearing the headphones. So I figured since I'm editing, I would just do
really
it.
count. The two of us could have headphones and Sean.
No.
Can I talk to you?
All right, Mr.
Can I talk to you in the headphones, please?
This is the Louis J. Gomez of podcasts that make no money. Okay, I'll have you know, he's very important.
He's an icon in the no money making podcast
Highly
game.
important. We have so much no money. We are just
Hacky
fucking
McHackerson.
Dominating the no money
Hacky
space.
McHackerson. Big shout out to Hacky McHackerson.
Is he still involved? Is he still involved? Is he still following the career?
Oh, he follows he's sending me the most racist AI videos ever, saying send this to Shyam, send this to Alan.
He must be so disappointed that he got on probably
loser
like
train?
5-10 years ago and was like, these guys are gonna fucking make it, and this is where it is. And he's like, well, I've ridden this far. I'm gonna fucking keep riding.
If you're trying to endear yourself to the podcast with this fucking hateful,
Oh no, I'm trying to bring it down.
Jesus, well, you're doing a good job of it. That's right.
I mean, at least there's something to look at on this podcast this time.
You're
You know?
saying, I thought you were saying we're beautiful.
No, now that I'm here,
So what do those glasses do?
look fucking cool, look sick.
Oh, I've got eyes.
They just
I
fucking
know that
pussy
much.
magnets.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. But are they
I haven't
sunglasses?
stopped getting laid since I've gotten them. So you tell me, John.
Are they?
I think they're out. I bought them as sunglasses, but it hasn't been sunny yet, so I don't know if they work outside.
Yeah.
But they work inside. I know.
I think those are perfect sunglasses for a cloudy day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they are. I just know they're fucking
creepy as fuck.
I thought they were.
dude.
I thought they were like the blue light like readers. So you use
Yeah.
your
They can be.
computer
They
all
probably
day.
are that too. No,
I think they're anything.
maybe
Blue light, what are those?
they're spooky. Is what they
Like
are.
if you look at your. This is something
Look
like
like Moby.
Kinback loves to he's always tinkering with little new things and stuff. I feel like you have bought these for sure.
Definitely.
All right.
So when you look at a screen or something,
You're looking at your screen all
yeah, I've
day.
heard
It's
of
like
those.
this blocks the light that's bad for your rods and cones.
Okay.
what about you say it sarcastically, like you don't believe in it, like it's some sort of fucking
Well, because
conspiracy theory.
Well, I mean, I guess.
Well, you
I
can
could
imagine, and then if you take all these vitamins that Chris takes too, all of a sudden you're fucking
and you live
healthy.
to 80?
All of a sudden
What?
you're in shape.
No, I believe in your vitamins. All of a sudden you have abs and think you're better than people because your body doesn't have waste.
waste is fine.
This is a disaster. Alan's a piece of shit and he knows it. We brought some high and mighty.
Yeah, there's a new sheriff in town.
Oh my
dude.
God, that's right.
This is
everyone.
an intervention for you guys.
For Alan. Alan's been on Ozempic the last 2 weeks. And
No, he hasn't.
here he is, people.
Oh, God.
Here he is. All of his hair fell out.
works.
But boy, oh boy.
It's worth it.
It's worth it.
I wish there was an Allen button that you could just press. and
We
have an
really
Allen
should
saying.
have these. These should actually be like Alan sayings.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
and Jim Blacks. It's like Alan dies and we keep the podcast going, but we still use his phrases. Don't take a Chinaman to do that, man.
Oh, rest in peace. Yeah, anytime Alan's not here, you should have it as like a Alan memorial episode,
I was
and
just.
people won't know if it's.
I was just saying that
really
as
not.
you were fucking. I was just thinking that I was just like, what if we just had like an RIP episode for Alan right now? And he's just
how'd
back,
he die?
He's just back next
Pizza.
week. Death by pizza. Guys, when they say crazy bread, they mean it.
I didn't know I couldn't have all that pizza. Nobody told me I couldn't have all that pizza.
Oh yeah, they'll give you a large, but what they won't tell you is if you finish it. You
I told you, I was telling Jon, Shyam, me and Alan went for pizza the other night, and we have a couple of slices of pizza, and afterwards we're walking to the train, and he's like, I think I need a little treat. And I'm like, the pizza was the treat, Alan. We just had the treat.
Wrong audience.
No. I mean, I totally.
I forget what kind of pizza
the pizza's
you got.
the dinner. The pizza's the entree.
It is so unhealthy.
And
That's
then
the treat. If you have a healthy dinner, then maybe you can have a treat. But the pizza,
I was telling you this. This was a
You
one.
can't have
this
dessert.
was
And anyway, we go to Chocolate World for his treat.
That sounds
dude.
delicious.
Kitty, this was a one-on-one story. I told you, he's just not going to.
He's not going to get it.
I don't
It
get it.
doesn't go
I
through.
don't get it. It
Not gonna
doesn't
get
make
it.
sense to me.
It-
You
it-
have. What kind of a meal is a meal without something sweet at the end?
Yeah. Like you
have to.
deserve. Like
It
if
just
you get
reminds me of
pizza,
like
you probably
a-
get soda with it too, don't you? You fucking.
What kind of idiot
savage.
doesn't?
Well, I have to wash it down.
Well, I have to be able to eat it. It has to be able to break down my stomach.
I mean, Jesus Christ, I'm more sugar than man.
I did realize, I was told a few years ago, not actually now, it's probably 10 years ago, that if you take a rusty penny and you put it in a Coke, and
It'll
then you take
unrust it?
It'll come out completely shiny.
Yeah.
And that didn't stop me from drinking soda.
Well, in a way, that's probably good. It's probably unrusting your belly. In there.
Exactly.
It's probably doing all the good stuff
Exactly.
in there.
I think
if
you're
your
right.
body's already shitty inside, it can only
Exactly.
help it.
Whoa. Yeah, so many assumptions about Shab's body.
Well, my body was good for a couple months ago, but
Yeah,
recently I've gone back track.
Well,
I can see
hey,
you got potential, Sham. I don't think it's too late for you.
No, it's not at all.
You could
it's
get
not
it.
late at all.
What's the best shape you've been in? When you were
Probably
born?
The year
Probably
was 1999.
My 07 fall. That was
Yeah.
when I was tip top football shape,
Yeah.
basketball shape. That's yeah. Or maybe yeah. I was in decent shape a few months ago, but I have to get back in it. I gotta set some chairs.
That's a loose term.
So anyway, you guys noticed Fuck City USA is not here, and I'd like to introduce our guest. Actually, this is an old friend of the pod, a friend of the previous iteration of the pod.
Christian Kinback.
Dude, where's my
Whoa.
goat? Christopher Kinback, everyone.
You know there's an applause button on there?
Yeah.
One of those buttons does applause.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Yeah,
We got
We're
our
gonna
own.
make it-
You're not
we-
applause button worthy.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's not make it too unrealistic. We want you to feel like it's a show.
Crowd goes wild. This is filmed in front of a live
They
audience.
go
too.
crazy.
You
Is
should
that a-
have like 2 people here for live audience.
Oh, that'd
Pay some people to come in and they'll be like,
We'd have to pay them handsomely. Just bring the schizophrenic over. He's just like,
Has he met?
I
the
don't
neighbor
get
yet?
it. Not yet.
No, I haven't.
Not yet. He hasn't.
No.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that to happen.
Yeah. They're going to
Yeah.
battle to the death in the stairwell.
Just somebody who doesn't care at all.
yeah. Thanks for having me. I know I was top on the invite list
You
because
were.
I was
Absolutely.
the only one available. I was the only one available.
No. You were the first available.
Exactly.
I didn't even look outside of you.
Availability is the best ability.
You're right.
you
That's
know?
right.
So
The best ability is availability.
anyway,
Yeah.
this is boring.
Anyway, where's Alan?
Anyway,
I miss Fuck City.
Alan would have said 10. Alan would have
Anyway.
made 10 racial observations. I know that nobody has ever thought of before. And then you're like, wow, that is kind of accurate in a weird way.
And they're all true.
I know. Like, wow, that's crazy that he has such deep thoughts, but also such bad. You know they're like
Evil
smart, but
thoughts.
also evil
Evil thoughts. Yeah.
But anyways,
Sean and I
I'll
were
try to
saying
live up to that.
very funny Boston comic Casey Crawford. We were like, Casey Crawford's just good Alan.
Yeah.
And
he's
Alan's
the good-
just evil Casey Crawford.
yes.
It's just like, what if there was darkness in his soul? Jew blacks, they're coming for us all. I'm kind of like the Paul Revere of Jew blacks. The Jew blacks are coming. The Jew blacks are coming.
What's the Casey Crawford joke where he talks about having too many cats? Like, how many cats is too many cats?
How many,
My
He says
favorite-
it 8 times.
Yeah, they,
How
like
many
something
cats
about
is
like
too
when
many?
they're
Is it one of the ones on the bottom are dead?
My favorite Casey Crawford joke is he did it at a mic. I lost my shit. He goes, guys, I'm 40 years old and my mother still buys my underwear. Don't know what she's doing with it, but she's still buying it.
Such a good joke.
That's good. He goes, guys, I'm lonely. You ever so lonely you're talking to a homeless guy and he's like, well, I gotta get going. That's good.
That's so good. What are we thinking of all this impractical Joker assault stuff we got going on here, guys?
That's tough,
what
man.
happened again?
Oh, we got 2 of the 4 getting accusations.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time before they come for us. guys.
Oh, God. Absolutely.
We're successful jokers as well. It's only a matter of time before they
We're very
take us
we're
down.
practical jokers. Us. Okay.
They're like relative. They're pretty famous.
Fucking huge.
They're
Huge.
massively
It's
famous.
the old guy that people think is the funniest who got in trouble first.
Who's that?
But it didn't say. I mean, I read that.
But
I
what did
can't
he get in
remember.
trouble? What, did he
Joe?
just cheat on his wife?
No.
If cheating on your wife
think
gets
he
you
was,
in trouble.
I think he was. I don't know if it's official rape that he's being accused of, but it's a bunch of accusations too.
Okay.
So
I think it's
there's
just young. I
pattern.
think the chicks were young, and he was probably being creepy. I feel like it's just
I always wonder,
saying
though-
saying the wrong things. To
I always
the
wonder,
wrong
why now?
people.
Well, I
like-
mean, I think
has to
one of them
gain
was
steam.
recently.
Oh, okay.
One of them was what?
I think one of them was recently.
Yeah, but then a bunch of people pile on
Of course.
afterwards.
That's how it always goes. Yeah.
And I don't know, dude. I think it's tough. Probably they weren't getting a ton of chicks, obviously, back in the day, and then they're
course.
like 40, 45. They get super famous, and all of a sudden you got these.
Getting impractical jokers?
They're jokers.
You get all
They're
these
impractical
women
jokers.
coming
Of course
after
they must have
you.
been swimming.
Joker pussy. No, of course, but that's so many comedians. It's just like you're just a weird guy who's just really smart and funny, but you're
then
not
all of a
like the
sudden
cool guy. Then
you're
all of a
getting
sudden
attention.
you're the cool guy, and it's like, well, I got to take advantage of this.
Right,
Yeah.
and also just not knowing how to handle it, because a lot of some of the conversations I saw, the girls were
Scratch
like,
your balls?
the girl, yeah, it kind of was right there. The girls
It's okay.
were.
There's a blanket.
That's why I have the blanket.
It's his ball blanket.
The girls were very receptive to it, and they were coming around like a lot. It wasn't just like him harassing them. Like, they were
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
multiple times,
Yeah.
and then afterwards they were like, "Oh, we felt uncomfortable." It's like, why did you go to
Well, that's-
3
that's
shows?
the
Why did you
thing.
go back to his hotel room?
I can't
3 or
remember
4 times?
if it was you that we were talking about this with, where it's just like, once again, this is without knowing the story too in depth, but like some of it was just like, oh, he's friendly, DMing back and forth. I'm going to go to his hotel room. And just, you need to take some responsibility if you're the woman going to this guy's hotel room.
Any celebrity asking you to come back
Why-
to their hotel room
why-
does not want to chit chat.
Why would
Yeah,
they want to
it's
meet
like-
you in a public place?
Right.
Like, in fact, if they didn't want to do anything creepy, they totally want to meet you in a public place.
And why do girls get such a free pass? Like, it's like we treat them like they're not capable of understanding. Like, they're perfectly capable of knowing what's a good situation, what's
Wait,
a
is he
bad
being
situation.
accused? But wait a minute. If somebody invites you,
I think they were young. I think they might have been underage.
like under
Maybe.
18,
Yeah, potentially.
that's
So that throws a
He
wrinkle
was
in
about to say 12. He was slipping back into India.
Yeah, you're like, I'm like 18.
I forgot what country
Years
I'm in.
old.
18.
Oh, yeah.
That's old bread pussy.
Yeah.
No, that's okay. So that's really the only issue because
I think-
outside of
Well, I mean, there might be some of that, but I mean, some of it's just like, forceful. I don't think he officially raped anyone, but I think like, kind of
heavy petting that was unwanted.
Yeah, but once again,
Heavy petting?
Like, I don't know.
like. Oh, that would be a great Chris Kinback debut album.
Yeah,
Heavy petting. Heavy petting would be a good
so I was
one.
petting this girl on the bus.
That are like unwanted tickles.
Is there such thing as unwanted? Who doesn't want tickles?
People hate tickles.
It's my one weakness.
He's tickled.
What, getting tickled?
It's my one weakness.
That's his one weakness.
Doing the tickling or getting tickled?
Getting tickled.
Oh, I hate getting tickled too.
well,
Yeah, it's the worst.
right after he says it. Yeah, but that being
If I
said,
was the
I'm
tickler,
not
I'd be like, who doesn't love getting tickled? But nobody wants to be tickled.
ask me if I've had numerous grown man tickle fights with Steve Pratt.
Who's Steve Pratt?
Where we're tickling each other, but trying to hold on to each other's wrists so they can't tickle. So you try to get someone's wrists with both hands and then rolling across the ground like the biggest queens on earth.
Are you both ticklish?
I can be.
Yeah, I think I'm.
Mine goes on
I think
and
I'm very
off.
ticklish.
Mine, I am extremely.
I'm pretty ticklish.
Wow, that
so.
was pitiful.
I'm extremely ticklish.
Just-
That's a lot.
I'll pee my pants.
That's kind of a lost art, the tickle, huh? Are people still tickling?
Welcome back to the Predator cast.
Welcome back
Kind of a lost art stuffing a toddler into a duffel bag, huh? Anyone?
Well, I'm very ticklish, and I can't remember the last time I've been tickled. It's not an invite. I'm not begging to
Your
get
nieces
tickled.
and nephews?
I'd say that's a
Yeah, but I don't really tickle. I don't tickle them. I
think if we had a graph right here and it shows amount of tickling and age,
Yeah.
it's not going up the whole way. Probably goes up to 12 and then fucking.
I feel like tickling's almost cheating. If you need it to like make your nieces and nephews laugh, I feel like it's cheating. You should be able to make your nieces and nephews laugh without tickling.
Yeah, I guess tickling is like swearing on stage, right?
But
Yeah, it's like
it cheapens it.
yeah.
I was going to say, I only do tickling to annoy. Like, I don't do it for the laugh. I do it for like, you're very ticklish and I'm going to fucking force my
You're
will
gonna be
on
the
you.
tickle monster.
Yeah.
Get my arm around your ankle and then fucking.
Oh, I'd piss myself.
Yeah.
I'd pee
I had an
myself.
uncle that used to tickled all of us. We never thought of it as like
with his
creepy or
pants
anything,
on.
but it was legit like terrifying. We're like, oh shit, he's here, and he was a fucking. If he got you, you were fucked. you were just tickled to
you were
death.
fucked all right. Album number 3, Broom Closet Tickles.
But it is
Broom
traumatic because you're
closet
laughing
tickles.
hysterically, but you just want it to end so bad. It's such a weird thing.
That's the fucking best when you make someone without tickles. This is when you make someone laugh so hard that they're just fucking dying.
Yeah.
And you keep it going a little, like they don't want to laugh, but
Right,
you
right,
keep
right.
them laughing.
That was the best.
I mean, it doesn't happen that often.
right in class, I feel like that was the best time to do it. Or times where you're not supposed to be laughing.
Well, that's the
that was
ultimate.
that was the best.
I think I might have told one of you this story. I think I told you. I went to the Celtics game with former comic Rob Green.
Yeah.
and funny guy. Everyone follow him if this was 7 years ago. And they're doing the fucking Star Spangled Banner, and the guy looks a little goofy.
Yeah.
A little goofy.
Yeah.
Mustache, little goofy looking. Don't know what's wrong, but something it's a little goofy. So I start to do a little one of these, little elbow to the ribs, and then he starts to sing. Quickly realize this man's mentally challenged, and I am. He's also singing the song very mentally challenged. Like he's hitting some notes hilariously.
Yeah.
And
they don't tell you beforehand that this is what's happening, or they do.
if I wasn't, maybe I wasn't listening.
Yeah.
But they definitely didn't have like a fucking tart alert go off. Like
in Boston, I feel like that's a tough thing for everybody to stay well behaved.
Wait, so a mentally challenged person is singing the national anthem,
and not too well.
and that is fucking awesome.
So I'm looking down and I'm doing everything to not fuck with Rob, or I'm trying to, like, if Rob's looking at me, I don't want to see it because I'm like, he was singing very funny. The way he was singing was very funny.
Right.
Yeah. It was impossible to ignore.
Right.
Like and the bucket went glad.
But it was also kind of also kind of like the Timmy thing on South Park, where like he was hitting the end of a sentence like red glare.
Oh, it wasn't
like it's like dragging.
Oh god, that's beautiful.
And I was like, all right, come on, get through this.
Yeah.
You can get through this.
And everybody
Good
clapped
for him. I mean, it's better than I feel like having the national anthem at every game is a lot. I feel
It
like you
is
should
a
play that
lot,
at like
dude.
a playoff game or
It
something.
is a
but it's
lot.
like-
Every
We're
game's a
past
lot.
that. We're past that national anthem.
Yeah.
Yeah, every game is a lot.
That's a racist song.
Yeah.
Every game, it's fucking
It's too much.
every high school game,
Right.
Every fucking
How about just the Super Bowl? Huh?
Right.
Huh?
I think Super Bowl, like every game,
Or
is-
fucking remix it or something. Do something with it.
Yeah,
know?
whatever.
or just go to
When
God
are we-
Bless America,
Right.
Shorter.
Or the Pledge of Allegiance. I'd rather do the Pledge of Allegiance at a game.
Pledge is a little bit more culty.
Pledge of Allegiance is fucking crazy.
Or the Our Father.
It's
Why
just
don't we
a
do the Our Father or a Hail Mary?
Soon enough. Soon enough. Pledge of Allegiance is like a children's prayer.
Yeah,
You know, you
It
never
is.
say it again after 18 unless you're a teacher.
Right.
You know, teachers get to say it their whole lives. It's
crazy.
I don't know what that does to a person, but
That's weird. Do they still have that in
Stunts
in
that
school?
Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah.
I don't
doubt
know.
it, right?
Do they?
I don't know.
Do they still say under God?
I believe they do.
I think they say
No,
indivisible.
they say dog now. Something a little bit more universal.
They say whatever your God, whatever your stupid
ask
God
your,
is.
Ask your nieces and nephews next time.
I know.
I do know they have schools now in the Northeast have all gender bathrooms.
What?
Yeah, I found that out like
Really?
5
Like kids'
years
schools
ago.
do?
Huh?
Like elementary schools?
Yeah, like elementary schools.
There's such a difference between the all-gender bathroom, though, that is just, a single unit.
Yeah.
And then the one that the comedy studio tried to pull off.
I
which is,
know.
You're just taking a dump next to your mother. You're like, who's this?
Thought
who's
that
this
would be a
for?
good idea.
I feel like I'm going to do something predator-like right now.
I know.
Like, I feel like a creep being in here.
Yeah.
What a weird
I just
thing
see
that
high
they're like,
heels
this
sitting
is how
down.
we bring everybody together.
And you're just like, are 90% of the people against this?
99% of the people.
The women
would be
are,
like,
that's for sure. I wouldn't
Yeah.
want me next to them.
no.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh, big boots taking a dump next to me.
Yeah, now I feel
this
better.
Is restful.
This is. Yeah, think about how small a percentage that was catering to.
Who
the
is
smallest.
it? Is that a trans thing?
Yeah, probably.
It's just like, all right, we're all in this
Right.
together.
Right, because you don't want to have to make them make them choose which one and feel uncomfortable.
So that's
you
the
just
only
make
reason, then.
everybody uncomfortable.
Yeah, the single unit's one thing. But yeah, when you have the stalls, you're just like, what are we, animals?
Yeah.
Yeah. The single.
What are
Yeah.
we? What are we, just like fucking dogs?
Well, that's why
Just-
the Democrats
just a
are doing
dog
so
park?
well. So that's why
Here we go.
you want to get into it.
Here we go.
Shapiro.
Fucking Shapiro over here. Shapiro.
He's more Breitbart than Pratt.
Shapiro shaved his head.
I don't even know what Breitbart is.
You know what Breitbart is. You
I
and
don't
I
know.
both know you know what
Is
Breitbart
that-
I don't know what Breitbart
Is that
is.
the, is
Stop
that,
lying.
Is that
I
the
swear to
children-
God. Give me a hint of
Is-
what Breitbart.
is-
I've heard of
Is
it.
that
I don't know
the
what
children's
it is.
elephant cartoon? Oh, Breitbart.
I know what Daily Wire is. Breitbart is what, like the news for?
No, Breitbart is like as right as it gets. It's
Clearly,
like,
I'm not
Mr.
there yet.
Supermania? Does he find his way?
Mr. Supermanian has read it, but he doesn't. It's like the one line of delineation that it's the only thing that's like, all right, he's still. Although I don't know if you know this, I didn't tell you this. I was with my father and he said something. I was worried he had dementia.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's fine. And then he goes, I don't like some of what Trump said, and I'm like, we got to get you checked out.
Yeah,
Because
that's when you
it
know.
was the
Oh,
first,
no.
First time he had a
time he
disagreement.
ever said, which I think is crazy. It's fucking.
Yeah, who wouldn't like everything he says?
But
He's probably losing testosterone as he gets older. So you start to lean
Making her
more.
more of a dumb woman.
You start to lean more Democrat. I feel like the less.
Did you check his pussy? Oh, you got to check his pussy. The pH levels could be off in his pussy.
That is a fact, though, that the less testosterone, more likely to be Democrat.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
It has to be.
No. I think there's something to that. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
But then what about all the women Republicans?
More testosterone.
those are guys.
They probably have testosterone.
Those are men.
That's all. Their men have them under control.
Absolutely.
That is.
I like the Republican lesbian.
Give me an example. Give me an example.
Let's just call that
like a hunter.
Just call that a guy.
Yeah.
Oh, like I mean, definitely like when I lived in Tennessee, like you'd see like the woman with the crew cut and shit, and like she might even have like camo on.
Yeah.
And you're like, if you're a Democrat, that would really surprise me.
Right.
Where it's just like, no, I like personal liberties. I like
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. I like to hunt.
Yeah.
I like to fish with Janice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. What does sexuality
Gays-
have to do with who you vote for, though?
Yeah, gay is
Well, I
also
mean,
gay is so like
Why do they
not.
s-
It's so yesterday,
Right.
Like nobody, even the Republican, like even if you're like a hardcore like conservative, like you don't even give a shit about. Like my dad doesn't give a shit about gay people,
Right, I think
You know what
I think
mean?
that
Like,
ship has sailed, and I think people still try to hang on to it. Like, like what are
like
they
it's-
talking about when they're saying they're not going to have the same right? Like when Trump got elected, they were like, "Oh, there goes all my rights as a gay person." What does that mean?
What that means is they have the Supreme Court, and there have been whispers of overturning gay marriage.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
but it hasn't. I mean,
Yeah,
so
I
that's
guess.
what
Yeah, well-
they're saying. I can never vote Republican because there's a possibility there's
well,
a
'cause they're
slim possibility I might not
no,
get
it's
married.
You
very
don't
Trump
understand. You
specific.
don't understand why gay people don't vote Republican most of the time.
I don't understand. No,
Yeah,
that's why I want to.
It's purely social. It's
Right.
they would never be able to marry if it was just Republicans that were up to this,
Right.
And like there have been whispers of overturning that.
But there are plenty of gay Republicans, though.
Oh, there are
Like,
some, but I just mean like the default is just like, well, like,
Yeah.
even if I am fiscally conservative, I can't really vote for them.
That's what I'm not totally understanding.
Well,
Nor do I need to. But I'm like, there's so many other things.
I just
to,
explained it.
Well,
Well, you
I'm
wanna
just
get
saying.
married.
it
well,
should
you're wearing
be-
glasses out of vanity. So.
Yeah, Jesus, I figured Jack Nicholson would.
I guess I kind
Be
of
a
get it.
little
I
over.
feel like it's very short-sighted.
You don't
if
want
that's the
anyone
only thing
telling
you're
you
worried
how to
about.
fucking live. I mean, like, you would never. I would never want to come to the side of someone who's telling me how to live.
Right, but I don't know that they are. I don't know that they are.
Well, I just mean if you can't get married.
Right, but if you're saying there's whispers of there's no, it's not going to happen. So it's like, what is?
Well, it's a majority
You're going to base your
conservative
entire.
I
Supreme
mean,
You're going to
listen,
base
if
your
abortion
entire
got
vote on that.
overturned, anything can happen.
I just mean yeah. I mean, this is
Right.
the whole thing. It's a
Yeah,
it's
but
a
like
fucking
women
majority.
basing their entire vote on the abortion thing, or a gay person basing their entire
we all
vote
do
on
that. We
Yeah.
all do that.
you base it on the fact that you don't like black
does it.
people.
Exactly. You would have been a good Democrat.
looks at camera.
No, but we all do that. I mean, on the right, you have
Jim
the fucking.
Halpert in the office.
Yeah, I mean, everyone has their fucking sacred cow,
I guess, yeah.
Hey,
I mean, I don't.
easy.
especially Sean.
Hey, that's my God.
But I mean,
you're
there's
talking
a
about.
guy on the right
hey,
where
hey, I pray to that.
there's a guy on the right where guns are his sole issue.
Right.
He's never going to vote Democrat because he's afraid
Right.
he could lose his guns.
Yeah, yeah, I get that.
Both sides. And I mean, Jesus is the ultimate example of this.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just mean you're gonna vote for the Jesus party.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You're going to
yeah,
vote
yeah.
against
Yeah.
the abortion people. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I guess I get it.
We're all chimps. We're all
Right.
except
Speak for yourself.
Except for the three of us.
Speak for
Especially Sean. And before you think that's a race thing,
Speak for yourself.
He likes it.
he like-
Tell him he likes
he
it.
likes it. Here's a peanut.
Where are my bananas?
Here's a peanut. You already ate them, Sean.
I just got a bushel of bananas out there if you do want one.
Yeah, I might grab one. I haven't had
Right.
any breakfast yet.
That's
Yeah.
fun. This is fun.
Sham
That's
fasting.
This is fun.
Fun. This is fun.
This is fun.
That's fun. It's fun.
You're fun. I'm fun.
Are we drinking or what's
I'll grab
what's
us
the
one. You guys
occasion?
want one?
I got
No,
a
I'm good.
claw.
I'll make a trip.
No, I'm just I'm
want-
pointing
you
out that you guys are drinking.
I know
at-
you're a pussy.
At what time?
I hate that.
I'll drink later.
I'm a pussy that doesn't drink, so I'll make other people feel
Oh,
bad.
yeah.
Shut the fuck up. I mean,
No,
you
this
know,
is-
shame you
I'm a
guys.
man.
Hey,
You need me
this is
around.
too early to drink.
Otherwise,
No, it's not.
We're doing it. But this is not how you want your life to
Fuck
go.
this, man. I'm getting the whole fucking 12 pack.
All right, there we go. All right.
You know what? Maybe I'll have one. Maybe I'll
what?
have one.
Hey,
What time is it?
We got rid of Sean. All
Yeah,
right.
thank
And-
God.
And it's not always so simple.
And in comes Alan. So Alan is what? Sleeping?
Alan died. Alan died a horrible death. He choked on a garlic knot, and he hit his head on the corner of the coffee table.
I like that it's 3. I like that 3 p.m. 3 p.m. is too early for Alan to get somewhere.
Do you think to Alan do you think like a salad to Alan, like if he has a salad?
That's a day for him. That's a
Well, I just mean-
that's a story when he shows up somewhere.
Well, no. In his head though, like because if he has a salad, that gives him license to go to fucking Filthy Town, USA for the next 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, of course.
Right.
I remember I used to have him on wheatgrass shots.
I was gonna
and he
ask
would
you about
do one for the week, and he was like,
You got him
now
on
I can do
kombucha."
whatever. Now I can do it." And then he would drink like 8 of them a day.
You got
and I'm
him
like,
on
that's
healthy
too much
shit.
kombucha.
You got him on wheatgrass. You got me on Zen. Fucking, you're turning his life
helping
around.
everyone. Yeah.
But it is supposed
by
to.
little.
job.
But wheatgrass is it's supposed to like clear your
It's
shit.
supposed to be like a week's worth of vegetables in one shot. So that's what Alan literally took that to heart. He's like, I don't need veggies for the rest of the week.
10 years. Can you believe it, John? 10 years of vegetables in this one little shot.
As the bridge between you guys and Alan's diet, I can understand. I get it because
that bridge is fucking broken off. and it's only on Alan's side. That's fucking shall not pass.
Well, why do you think I have such a big beard and hair?
You're the troll. On
That's
this,
right.
No,
because Shyam has 3 double chins, but he keeps them under a beard.
I do have a double chin, and my chin is weak.
It's the beauty of the beard.
We need a queer eye for straight guy for Shyam. I think he could fucking clean up nice.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking comedian Adam Gully's girlfriend asked if she
should do that for some content.
Yeah, she does. She does hair, and she's like, "Could I
have my way with you?
Could we do the old fix up?
Could I pee in your hair?
Now that it's getting
Could we do a reel where I turn you into a fucking
human?
sexy man? Just breaking out the shears.
Oh, I didn't know Johnny Depp was.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I understand eating healthy, but I also understand Alan's thinking. I'm sure he thinks
living it up.
Well, I'm sure Alan.
Life is short.
Getting shorter.
My dad's not an example. My dad eats like shit, but he also doesn't eat meat, so
Yeah.
it eats 70, whatever.
Yeah, at that point, do whatever you want.
I love a vegetarian who, like, I used to date a vegetarian, and there were so many French fries and chips in her diet, and I'm just
Oreo,
like,
you can eat junk food.
what do you think you're doing with
Yeah.
this?
Gummy worms.
Have a fucking
Yeah, have
a
steak.
turkey sandwich. I think you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Replace the chips with the turkey sandwich.
Plus all the insects and stuff that have to die for you to do vegan.
How does that
You know?
work? I haven't
heard it before.
I haven't listened to the new Shapiro. They always have something like that, though,
It does
right?
more damage to the climate than if you weren't or something.
There's always
I don't
something
know.
like that just to make sure there's no progress of any kind, where I don't know what to believe, where they're like,
Yeah.
well, you know, windmills are actually 6 times worse than gasoline.
But it is true that.
Yeah,
But
what-
it is true. Recycling does recycling doesn't help the environment, right? Like, doesn't it? Like,
Well,
I
I
don't
think
think
if we
they
did
actually
it,
recycle.
Exactly. Maybe if we did it, it would. But I think 80% of the shit or
They take
90%
it and
of the
fucking
shit
throw
just
it in the
gets
trash.
thrown
Yeah.
in. Anyway.
It's somebody's job to like organize it and something. And so they're just
recycling
like,
does one
fuck that.
great-
They're a fucking garbage man. You think
Recycling,
they're- you think they're like,
exactly. You think they got the
Ooh.
recycling degree? Just one day in like 1999, they were like, "Hey, Bruno, there's gonna be a blue bin now too."
make sure.
Yeah, that's all. Throw it in with the shit. Oh, and don't be late, Bruno.
I still have to get up at 3 a.m. and drive around New York City, right? Yeah,
That's true. Your life does still suck, but there's a blue bin.
and it makes people feel better. It makes people feel a little better
It makes
about all this.
yuppies feel good inside.
That was great.
Well, that's the biggest thing.
That's really fucking good. Oh, it's a blue bin. That's it.
Garbage.
That's all.
Garbage man. You know, I feel like we try to get a little kind and like PC with stuff now. Like, oh no, every job has a purpose and everyone has a beautiful snowflake and blah blah blah. Garbage man is a trash job. Yeah. Okay.
No pun intended.
Garbage.
Zero.
It's garbage person.
Well, the hours are so brutal.
Yeah,
It really is. Wake up at 3, start at 4.
Yeah, but you're
Right.
done by like 10.
Yeah,
but it's
you can't have
hell,
a
dude.
relationship with anyone because
You smell
no
like
one has your
trash.
schedule.
Oh,
and you
well,
smell like trash all the time.
well, you gotta
Yeah,
work
smell
around
like
that.
Yeah,
shit.
did you think of the trash also? I haven't even gotten to the trash yet. By the way,
And driving through New York City. Imagine driving up and down these streets. Everybody hates you.
everyone hates
Everyone's
you.
mad at you.
Everyone hates you.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
It's a
They're
thing.
throwing shit away that you're not supposed to be picking out. You're like, no, I'm not taking this fucking.
It's a thankless job.
body.
It's like a head coach. You know, when you're doing a good job, you don't hear anything.
Right.
Okay, when you hear a bad job, oh, you hear it.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're getting
yeah,
heckled.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Are the benefits good?
I'm sure the benefits are pretty good for what it is.
Yeah, it's like a state employee.
it's a city job.
It's like
Okay,
20 years and you're done, and then you get like full retirement, full pay for like the rest of your life. I think.
Wow, I
It's
should
like
have
it's like a train. It's like a train.
I don't
It's like
think
a
it's
train
quite that.
person.
I don't think it's quite that though.
I think it's probably the
you're
same
not
as a
getting
train.
You're not getting 100% of your pay after.
Well, it's
20
whatever
years
like
forever.
the train people get. I think it's like the same.
Yeah, it might be like after 20, you have a pension. The longer you work, the bigger the
Right.
pension's going to
Right.
be. Yeah, shit like that.
But yeah,
but
I think you're doing pretty good if you put in your time.
I think low key the worst fucking job that isn't viewed as the worst fucking job.
Corrections officer.
Barista.
Hey, I was a barista.
Wait, say it again.
Absolutely.
It's the worst job. What?
That doesn't really get grouped in with garbage man or whatever the fuck because once again, like a fucking Starbucks opens at like 5:30, so you're getting there an hour early to set up, which means you're fucking waking up at like 3:30, 4,
yeah.
And then what's your prize? Fucking $14 an hour to deal with angry people trying to get their fix.
Yeah, yeah. You talked about that, like, people who haven't had their coffee
Just
yet. They're
angry,
just like,
unfriendly fucks.
yeah,
And you mess it up. You never get it perfect for what they want. They
Yeah,
always
and,
want.
and the benefit is like you get to pretend you're in school or something. You get to have purple hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think
that wouldn't
Starbucks?
suck.
But do you think? But a Starbucks in the city, I assume, makes. I
I think Starbucks is fairly generous with their shit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's a fucking barista. Like, that's a sub waitress, right? That's sub waitress. You're making less money than a waitress.
Probably.
no tips.
Yeah.
Now you
Do
get
you
tips.
You get tips.
Oh yeah, in the tip cup.
But don't get me started on this. These fucking tips. You're giving me the $1, $2, and $3 options for fucking over the counter shit.
I know, dude.
I'm like, you think I'm giving you $3 for the fucking thing that I want that you're supposed to do? And now you have the percentage.
Yeah.
15, 20, 25.
Everywhere
or
I go now, it's 18, 22,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
fucking 25.
And I'm just like,
Crazy,
so what
yeah.
does a fucking waitress get now? If you get fucking waitress tips, like, does a waitress get 50%?
Right. 'cause
Right,
they're doing
right.
way
The
more.
fuck are we talking about? You have a
Yeah.
shitty job.
yeah,
Yeah.
Do your shitty job.
Yeah.
And before you're like, oh, Mr. fucking, fucking.
No. I agree.
I've worked these jobs. These jobs suck.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's not
No, I
like
agree
we
with
have
you on
money.
this.
It's like,
Yeah.
the people
The
coming in
percentage
there.
is insane.
The people coming in there aren't fucking rolling in it either.
Yeah.
It's like they're expecting us to be like, you guys have. It's like, no, I don't fucking have.
Yeah,
I don't have that money
already
either.
paid.
I'm buying a $7 coffee, bitch.
I bought
Yeah.
an $8 fucking. Well, it's when Starbucks they have this.
Yeah, well, it's because you got a milkmilkshake.
well, they have this. It's
Yeah.
called mint mocha, and they only have it during Christmas
I-
time.
I know what it is.
It's there's only one size grande.
Sounds delicious.
$9, $9 fucking dollars. I'm like, I mean, whatever.
Sham's like, and I would pay 18. I would
Do they
pay
still have
18.
it now or no?
It's only during
seasonal.
Christmas time.
Oh,
Seasonal.
So I bet we could get our hands on the syrup.
Oh, it's so delicious.
Yeah,
It's
worth
so
it.
delicious.
That's how
Christmas,
they get
Christmas year round.
Oh God.
But the percentage on it is just like fucking. Might as well spit in a fucking server's face.
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
You're just
yeah.
like, she's a cashier.
Right.
Yeah.
What are we
Yeah.
fucking doing here?
right.
And what is the job? Yeah. What is the
It's just this fucking greedy fuck
company
owner.
paying? What is the company paying for if I'm having to pay?
That's
on
what I'm
top of
saying.
that?
It's a greedy fuck owner who's like, well, we're actually going to pass some of this responsibility on to our customers.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I just spent $9.50.
Yeah.
on a
What's the
fucking-
baseline work and what's the work I'm tipping for? Why would I?
Exactly.
There should be like an extra service provided.
Well, she
for
did barely
tip.
say hello to me. 15%.
Yeah, she did have a shitty attitude.
And let's get real. I was only given the dollar when it was just I was only given the dollar out of peer pressure.
Right, because there's people behind you.
There are people
looking
behind
at
you, and she's looking at you, and
Let
and
me
it's
ask
just
you
like,
something.
Yeah.
Do you guys tip Uber drivers?
I try not to.
Okay, I never tip. Is that like a?
Well,
I've been an
I
Uber
think,
driver.
I think if you're, once again, I'm sure we're trash, but I think if you're a kid, it was always tipping. But when we first started Ubering,
That was the beauty of it. Was there
was no tipping.
Okay, yeah.
and then they added tipping, and I'm like, well,
What's the point of the Uber then?
Yeah.
Because it's like
Right now
I'm
it's the
getting the
same.
Uber because I don't want to tip the fucking guy.
Yeah, I think you can if you want. It doesn't.
Or yeah, maybe it
Doesn't
depends on your
matter.
relationship with that Uber.
but I
Yeah.
don't think the thing I always think about, I don't think you can. I think they find out they weren't tipped after they have to rate you. So
Oh, okay.
I don't think they're like, he didn't give a
Well,
tip. 0 stars.
Yeah.
I was shocked to find out that riders can be rated. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What?
I didn't know that.
Oh,
this is-
can we do something right now? I want to do this so badly.
Well, look at our Uber ratings. Look at Shyam's Uber rating.
Not ours.
Is
I
he
didn't,
allowed
I
on
didn't
the
know you
app?
can be rated. All right, Sham, you have to be honest with us too. What do you think?
His rating?
over under.
How many-
I think I'm like a 4.9.
How many years of riding Uber are we talking?
What does that have to do with
pull it up.
anything?
Well, if he's been like kicked off and started new, and he's got maybe.
I think it stays
If it's
with
been
you.
on
You
for
think
his,
you check?
for his whole life.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
I'd
see
say
it.
I'd say he's at 4.2.
I think it's hard to be that low.
Right, 'cause
and Sean's at least
90%
likable.
They have to go out of their way. As an Uber
What's
driver,
the-
I know you
what's
have
the
to go out
highest?
of your way to
What's the highest it could be?
5.5 stars.
I'd be very surprised if it's a 4.8. I'd be very surprised. I'm gonna say just because I don't think anyone has too low of a fucking number.
Yeah, you get kicked off at a certain
I'm gonna say
amount.
you're a 4.65.
4.6. What do you say?
4.2.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
4.81.
Let me
Wow.
see. This isn't his Uber.
This is him ordering DoorDash. 4.81, baby.
He hacked into.
I am friendly. I am very friendly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they might
That's
not like
pretty
the puke, but he does say thanks for the
Well,
ride.
they automatically charge you for that, right? I've never puked
Yeah,
in
yeah.
I've never puked
Oh,
in Uber.
you think they're relying on your generosity after you vomit? Well, he's clearly a guy with his
People
shit
that
together.
the people that puke are usually very good at sending us a check immediately after. They sent flowers and a fucking
Absolutely,
and a
they sent
check.
us muffins.
Oh,
So I
shit.
noticed something. I wanted to talk about something that you had there.
What do I have?
John Moran gun gesture.
Oh, have you seen the gun gesture?
It's insane. This is why he's so stupid.
John Moran
Isn't it a
He is
grenade?
the
Is a
dumb- no,
grenade or
he's the
something?
dumbest-
That's a new thing.
He is such a fucking idiot. He did it.
He is a.
They fine him, and he did it the next night again. It's like fuck you.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you're
yeah,
an
yeah.
asshole.
They're gonna get
Like,
rid of him. Well, he did this fucking. I think they're playing the Warriors or something, and he fucking.
In his defense, it's the shit all the young kids do. They
he just went like it just to like
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, just like well, it is funny, but you're like you dumb fuck.
Yeah, he's
like you're just not the guy to do it.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot.
And now he's doing the fucking grenade.
I didn't know that.
Oh, his new move.
grenade
He's
one's
done it
pretty
multiple
sweet,
games.
yeah.
He hits like a 3, and he goes.
That's actually great. Never mind. I'm gonna get buy his jersey.
What is his obsession with firearms, you think?
I think he.
He just-
I figured you'd know this. So fuck a Shapiro White. It's the culture.
What?
culture.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Do I have to
yeah,
coach Shapiro for you?
I heard he's like trying to be hard. There's a lot of people I've read that like they say that like he's not like a gangster, but now that he's in the league, he's in Memphis.
Yeah,
he's like trying to be like
There's
like
there's
good.
something cool about it.
Yeah, but he's not that guy, that's really unfortunate.
Well,
'Cause
the thing that's not cool is just fucking up your incredible privilege of making $65 million.
Yeah,
a year.
yeah.
If he did actually fuck it up, you know.
Why?
Well, I just mean like he got suspended for half the season, and like obviously if he got caught with a gun again, it's going to be a bigger thing.
Right.
So it's just like, dude,
And he's still toying with it. He's still playing with
just
it.
be
Yeah.
a fucking. You don't have to be a gangster. Just rake in.
All
the,
you have to do is not do gun
make
gestures, and
60
you can't
million
do that.
and then do I mean honestly in retrospect I don't think we appreciated Gilbert Arenas bringing guns into the locker room
Seriously,
enough.
we don't.
That was fucking that was so irresponsible.
That
It's
was
fucking amazing.
No. Do you know what that was? That was man shit. That was I'm an actual
Did he bring it
gangster.
on the plane, or he got in a
Brought it
fight
in
on
the
the
locker
plane,
room.
I think
and then brought it in the
him
locker
and
room?
Javaris Crittenden, R.I.P.
He died?
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's sad.
yeah.
What? How'd he die?
I can't remember.
Shot.
I can't remember.
Gilbert Arenas?
Gilbert Arenas.
That sounds good though. Do you remember when Lorenzen Wright was just found dead in the woods in Memphis?
Yes.
Remember that? Yeah.
Yes.
What was that?
Lorenzen
What was that from?
I think they think it was like gang kind of related
Damn,
shit. And they
dude.
just found his fucking body in the woods.
That's crazy.
Lorenzen Wright had a 30 rebound game.
Holy shit.
Yeah. University of Memphis. So he had connections to the city even before.
okay.
Wait, I think he was Vancouver. I don't think it was Memphis Grizzlies yet. He went to University of Memphis though. Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
Right.
You guys seen all these pitbull attacks?
No,
Fucking pitbull attacks left and right.
really,
Really?
They're coming back.
They're coming back.
People are attacking Pitbull, the singer.
No. Don't worry. Your
Thank
impersonation business is safe. Do I have to
God,
watch
dude, that was
my,
almost out of
do I
a
have to
job.
watch my back in Miami?
I get moved up to actual pit bull. They're like, you're no longer an impersonator. You are.
It's like wrestling. It's just like, I'm the new pit bull.
It's like, oh god, I was not ready for this.
Oh wait, people are attacking pit bulls? Or
No.
pit bulls
I just mean pit bulls obviously always attack people, but like in the news, there have been like 4 stories in the last 2 weeks of just fucking vicious, just pit bull eats a woman's baby,
Jesus.
Just rips a person's face off, shit like that. So like the whole pit bull
It's
debate.
back, and then pit bulls are back in the
pit bull
news.
debate is like getting
What's
back
worse,
to-
pit bull or Rottweiler?
Pit bulls
Really?
by every metric.
Really?
Well, pit bulls
yeah.
are just more prevalent, I think, aren't they? There's probably more of them.
They are just scientifically, the bite is so much harder, and they are more aggressive.
They're not doing themselves any favors lately, are they?
Rottweilers are number 2, but pit bulls are far and away. They're like, dude, this is just the gun debate. It's just like, if you're just a fucking irresponsible piece of shit, like, you really shouldn't have this fucking dog.
Right.
Yeah.
If you have a baby.
They're nice pit bulls. Of course, they're nice pit bulls, but they are genetically predisposed to be fucking. Their bite power is fucking insane.
Yeah, there's probably
yeah.
nice tigers too.
Dude.
there are a couple.
I
Nice
had a friend who had a Rottweiler. They raised it in like a party house. God, it was such a piece of shit Rottweiler.
It was always drunk.
It bit
It was
people.
staying up late.
It bit people. It fucking
Sniffing asses.
It was an asshole pit bull. I mean, it was
It
an
would
asshole
bite?
Rott. Oh, they couldn't bring it around. My buddy has kids. They couldn't bring the kids around it because they didn't know what he would
At
do.
least they knew to
That's
do
what it's
that.
like. If you're a pit bull owner, and you go to the dog park.
There's a
like,
Rottweiler,
people
but-
have to fucking hate you.
Oh yeah, they definitely do.
Because like it's not like I'm afraid of pit bulls, but like there's no question if there's a golden retriever here and there's a pit bull here, I'm going to the golden retriever.
Right.
Yeah.
So like if you bring a pit bull, because sometimes they just fucking snap.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So-
they have the reputation. Yeah, your odds are better to not go near the pit bull. So why would you even risk it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm gonna buy one.
But yeah,
You need a
good
pit
dog.
I want to get a
Get a
Tibetan-
gun first. Though.
I want to get a Tibetan Mastiff.
They
That's
just need
my-
a better PR
yeah,
that's my
team. I
dream.
think
That
they
sounds
need
huge.
they need better PR.
That'll be good in your apartment. Just the saddest dog.
What?
A Tibetan Mastiff.
You know,
Fucking
they're
220
huge.
pound
They're
dog.
fucking. They're like lions.
Just
It would be
sharing a
perfect for
bed with
Sham to
Sham.
walk around with that.
Sham rides it.
That's how you get
All right,
around
Shaq, I
everywhere.
gotta go to the train.
Shaq.
Yeah,
You've already
yeah.
thought of that.
Of course.
You've
Come
already-
on.
I feel like you've said that to me before. Of
course.
You're never going to guess why I named it Shaq.
Because it's small.
Oh, because it's big? Oh, yeah, that was why.
Fuck.
Good,
bucket.
dude.
Yeah, go to the bucket. Let's do a little topic out of the bucket.
What are the
We
bucket
experimented
is-
with this last time.
This
These
is
are
a
random
brainchild
topics?
of Fuck City USA.
Fuck City USA. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's very
Yeah.
improv-y.
Yeah, this is the first non-hate speech brainchild he's had in quite some time.
He just does just lighthearted bucket pull. I doubt it's going to be
please.
lighthearted, huh?
His first topic was Jew blacks.
Okay. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm excited to hear Kinback's take on this.
Here we go.
Ashton Hall, the guy who went viral for the morning routine.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Hold on, quick peek.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
What about
No,
him?
we'll keep going. We don't need him anyway. You just need to edit it anyway. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, nobody
you-
really needs to be here.
What do you think about him, or what do you think about all of that? Like, do you think it's real? Do you think like it's stupid? Do you think it's good? Because when I first saw it, I'm like, oh wow, like, fuck, maybe I need to implement some of this. Because
Right.
it's you always see that shit, right? Oh, my morning routine. But there is something behind it. Like
Right.
but like what, like, because you strike me as a guy that would look at that and be like, oh, that's fucking, I should do that. But then when you actually do watch it, it's like 5:07. He wets himself in the face, and then he's like 5:10. He's writing, and it's like 5:12. Done writing. So he's just writing for 2 minutes. So like I don't know what to make of it.
Yeah, it's very. I think it's gimmicky.
gimmicky, right, okay.
But I mean, I don't know. Because I
So
saw
what is
that
it?
clip, and then I saw a bunch of like funny clips about it.
Yeah.
And someone was saying like, no, if you wake up at 4 a.m., that's still the next day. I mean, that's still the previous day. It's like you're not. It's like you still got to go to bed at 7 p.m. So it's not like you're getting more hours.
Yeah,
It's like
right,
you're just doing hours in a different way at a different time.
Right.
So it's like, what is that for?
Yeah. The real thing is you go to bed at 10, 11, and you wake up at 5.
Right.
That's when it's
but
like...
then you're missing sleep, and is that really... Are you optimizing? If you're not getting 8 hours of sleep, what do you optimize? Like,
I think you could be optimal at 6 hours.
Maybe, but if you need, like, I don't know. I feel like certain people need different amount of sleep. So it's like, if you're not functioning on, like, how efficient is it to be?
Over the mouth. I don't get that. Why is that good for you?
Yeah, what is that
for when you sleep, it keeps you breathe out of your nose, and it's better for you. You don't snore as much. You because you're not supposed to be a mouth breather. We're not supposed to breathe out of our mouths at all.
Okay.
And it's just healthier out of your nose.
I think I've sleep apnea.
So are you asking the value of a morning routine? Or
No.
Like
the guy,
specific one you're talking about?
So the guy, when I first saw it, before it blew up, I was like, oh, this is fucking...
People are shitting on him.
This is kind of cool, but then it's like, then you watch it, and it's like, I was telling him, it's like, he's like, 5:05, he dunks his water in face.
Yeah.
5:07, he starts writing. 5:10, he's done. Like, it's like, okay, so...
I mean, I think some of it's full of shit just for the clicks.
Yeah, but some of it is... I
so,
think there is value in it, though, like a more...
But
a morning routine is so valuable.
It's only for if you can't accomplish the things you want to accomplish. Like, if you can accomplish the things you want to accomplish in your normal day-to-day thing, then why do you need to get up that early to do it? You know, like if you can still do all the shit that he's doing, but do it at a different hour, what difference does it make?
As an example, like if you, if you are a guy with like, a high-up business job or something,
right?
You have to be somewhere by 8 a.m. or 8:30 a.m.
Right.
So it's like, okay, well, the alarm goes off at 6. And I get this shit done before I go there.
Right.
I have to get this shit done before I go there. So I think that's like what it is.
Yeah,
it's like
I get
the,
that.
Like
that's
the
helpful.
hyper efficient, just like, all
right.
Yeah. I go for my jog, and then I come back, and I do my shower. And it's not that it has to be done by 5:07 a.m., 5:09.
Right,
but
it's
it's
just like
this has to get done before.
If it helps you to be more effective. But Alex Hormozy, Alex Hormozy, he's like a big... You must know him. He does a bunch of... He's like a billionaire or something.
I'm sure
but he talks about all the time how he doesn't have a morning routine. He doesn't do any of these like gimmicky things. He just does the work that he needs to do. And then he gets it, and then you get it all done. Right.
Yeah.
But you have a morning routine.
Do I?
Well, I don't mean it's not time. It's not the same time every day. But like, you get up, take your fucking pills, take a shower, go to the coffee shop. Like you get the
right.
Yeah,
get the juices flowing.
For sure.
Usually try to like work out or something, but
it's like that's why I have that 7-day pill container. It's like put the vitamins and shit in there. I'm not opening the individual bottles and shit. Just fucking bam.
See, that's
just make
impressive.
it efficient. Thank you. Thank you.
You guys ready to
John's
take pills?
version of a morning routine.
Zoloft and Wellbutrin.
Back to nap time.
All right, Shyam. Topic bucket. Hit me. Hit me. I hope you grab one that I threw in there earlier. Kinback and I only scratched the surface.
I don't know how people do 3-hour podcasts. Could you imagine? Without a fucking bucket, just fucking going for 3 hours.
It better be way more interesting than the people I'm talking to.
Yeah, your brain's got to just be fried after that.
This is a good one.
Is this you or Alan?
This is you, actually.
Really?
Your handwriting. This is the shitty handwriting.
No, I wrote it for Alan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is for Alan.
Yeah, Alan doesn't know how to write.
Jason Statham versus Gerard Butler.
Jason Statham.
Who's hotter?
Jason Statham's right there.
Yeah.
You would take it there, Chris. Homosexuals. Can't live with them.
Statham? Gerard Butler, I mean...
Statham is definitely above Gerard Butler as far as a movie star.
Badass.
As far as a movie star?
But Gerard Butler actually... Sparta was like 300 was actually a good movie.
Didn't Gerard Butler do
That
a lot
was a
of
good
like...
movie, but
didn't he do a lot of like romantic
He did some
comedies?
rom-coms and some bad actually. Statham's just been in more like watchable movies, I think.
It's more badass.
300. I'm willing to think though, like
300 is an Academy Award winning film, isn't it?
No.
Who
God,
gives
no.
a fuck?
Well, maybe where you're from. And don't say India. I
Greece.
just mean
Bali? I didn't know that was Bollywood.
300 was a lot of fun. I mean, that might be the most entertaining movie between the two of them.
300.
You know, but Statham's
like
done more shit, I think.
This is Sparta
Gerard
is
Butler's
such
body in 300. Don't even get me started.
Yeah.
Thank God that blanket's on your lap.
I know.
Yeah, fucking morning wood.
Is that a baseball bat?
Yeah. What's the most ripped Statham's been in a movie?
Most
Probably not.
ripped?
You ever
Yeah,
seen
most
Crank?
jacked. Crank is amazing.
I mean,
Crank is a great movie.
He's no spring chicken. He's probably 54 or something now. So it had to be.
Used to be a diving guy,
diver.
right? A
Yeah.
diver, yeah. I don't know how to say it. A
diving
diving guy.
Diving guy. I just learned English yesterday.
Used to be a
I
diving
think it was
person.
a British diver that was borderline like Olympic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Those
some
guys
people-
are fucking shredded.
Yeah, he had
those
to be.
high divers.
He had to be chiseled, huh?
The fucking gymnasts in the Olympics are like the most jacked people I've ever seen in my life.
It's crazy.
They're
yeah.
tiny, but like
flexibility.
their arms
everything.
are just fucking huge.
right.
You're like, you're definitely doing weights on top.
Will you
of
ever
your,
try those rings? You try to like pull yourself up on those rings? It's impossible. Never mind to
The
get
iron
yourself
cross?
up there and just hang.
How many people on Earth can do an iron cross? And it has to be like the Olympians and
Right. Why
a
else are
couple
you
more.
Why else are you even working on that unless you're training for the Olympics?
Are there? Are there
Casual.
Are there 15,000 people on Earth that can do an iron cross?
No, less.
It's crazy. Sean,
I got to assume every professional athlete could.
No,
Yes.
no. They can't. They're too big. That's why the gymnasts are small, because the iron cross, it's all leverage. Like if you're Myles Garrett, you can't do an
What
iron
is the
cross.
iron cross?
Your
Like,
arm
you're just like
straight out
on the rings?
on the rings.
It just depends on how strong your arms and shoulders are.
But it's levers. It's like you need to be small for, like Myles Garrett could never do that. He's just too long. Like as
disagree.
jacked as he is.
DK Metcalf.
I just, it's not happening. Your
like
arms
the,
are just too
he's
long.
like the reference for like the hottest, the peak male body, huh?
Metcalf?
DK Metcalf.
Really?
I feel like he gets
Well-
referenced a lot when people are talking
I'm in
about
different chat rooms.
who's the peak male physique. Oh, you're probably
Peak male
like a
physique?
bodybuilder or something.
Oh, no. I mean, like, who's a good reference if you're on stage right now and you're referencing a guy with a great body?
Probably a running back or something. Remember Reggie Bush?
Saquon Barkley.
Reggie Bush
But
had
you're not
some.
saying that to a general audience. Like, are you still going with the fucking Brad Pitt? Are we still dropping a...
Like if you're saying like
Maybe
handsome
Liam
man.
Hemsworth would be like...
Chris
Yeah.
Hemsworth?
That would be the drop, or whichever one it is.
Yeah.
Like if you're just talking to a crowd.
Wolverine. Who's Wolverine?
Jackman?
Hugh
Hugh
Jackman.
Jackman. He's in his 50s, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking like before, it was always Angelina Jolie and like
Right. If you're
whoever.
referencing a hot chick.
And I'm like, I think it has to be Sydney Sweeney now. I think that's the name drop.
Yeah.
If you want like the effect on the crowd.
Right,
Just
right,
like,
right.
all right, everyone's on board.
Everyone
with
knows what
this.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I'm a Dua Lipa
Pat
guy.
Mahomes has an awful body.
Does he?
Yeah.
Really?
I like
He's
that.
got the Paul Pierce body.
Yeah.
The Tom Brady soft stomach.
Yeah.
I think there's
Dua-
something to that.
Dua
We have
Lipa's
more chubby athletes than
there
ever.
too. I like Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa drives
What is she? But
something. I believe
A woman.
she's Albanian, but she was raised in Britain. Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why. I would have said no matter what you said.
Have you seen that thing? She
That's
does?
what. Then that's what I like.
I know I've played this for like a couple of you, but fucking, have you seen that thing she does with the mic stand?
Yeah.
Like the rolling hump thing
Yeah,
that she does.
that's
You're just
crazy.
like, it just does something in your head where you're like, Your Honor, yes,
Yeah.
it's true. I shouldn't have done what I did.
But have you seen
But
this video?
11 minutes before. Just check it out.
Just watch this, and he's like, "Wow."
Case dismissed.
It's like you got a point.
Case dismissed. And you, young lady, no jogging at night. What are you thinking? Well. Dude, you know fucking Corona, the beer, bought an island?
What do they do with it?
It's just fucking like, I think it's resorty, but it's Corona Island.
So what do they throw? They throw parties on there, or what?
I mean, it has to be
Is Corona owned by Anheuser-Busch?
It has to be just probably. Everything's owned by something.
We gotta go to
all one
Corona
thing.
Island. What do you think
Corona
goes on
Island.
out
It's got to
there?
be the tacky. It's got to be like the cruise ship of islands.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like an island's not that crazy, right? It's feasible to get. Like,
What's a good
if you're a
island? What's a good island
corporation,
price?
10 mil.
Alan says if we don't get Bitcoin, he's going to be so far ahead of us that he says in 10 years with all of his Bitcoin, he's going to have a pedophile island.
That you guys won't be allowed on, right?
He won't invite us.
You're like, come on, Alan.
You'll that's not my thing anyway, but I hate not being invited.
Yeah. You don't want to go, but you want an invite. You want an invite.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably don't have enough connections to like go to another guy who has a pedophile island and try to get on his.
You're like, what's my backup pedophile island?
It's like you don't want to do it, but like you want to,
Yeah, you want to.
Will the world ever see another pedophile island?
I bet there are 3 right now.
Really?
Guaranteed. You think all the horny billionaires just don't have kids to fuck now? Just someone else slid into that role. There was an opening. Oh,
it probably goes in like Thailand and shit, right?
Yeah, that's too far.
What was the
sometimes you need your fix quick.
The Subway guy, the Jared Fogle guy, he was just going to. He was like, "Oh, you go to Thailand and you can fuck a yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but he was.
Did I make that up? He's like, yeah, you go to Thailand, you could fuck a 13-year-old easily.
He was but he was like,
what's the big deal?
Different rules, idiots.
Yeah, he's like, it's Thailand. It's part of the culture.
Yeah, he was fucking meat and potatoes, common man pedophile though.
Right, like he wanted
he was hanging
children.
Well, not just that, but I mean like. He didn't have an island to go to. It wasn't all arranged for him. He had to put in the work.
Yeah. He had to
but as he got his money, he was getting more access to it. Probably.
Was he a pedophile? I mean, I never watched the doc because I don't understand why people watch pedophile docs.
Me neither.
Like I don't really. Yeah. Doing research.
Research is important.
Don't meet up with a kid at Starbucks.
You can't even type it into your Netflix anymore without fucking.
Yeah, exactly. Just kiddie porn pops up.
Yeah, thank God.
All right. Did so was he a pedophile before he got famous? I mean, he was too fat to catch a kid for sure.
Yeah. No kid was falling for that. I don't think it came. I don't think he did anything.
Yeah. Maybe he just had the thoughts.
He's in jail, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's shit.
And he never actually hooked up with one, I don't think. I think he just talked about it.
Maybe.
And he was like,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he just had like
he got busted. The lady, there was a lady that was having conversations and she was like recording all the conversations and she was egging him on to like keep saying shit. She's like, what else would you do? And he just fucking fell for the bait.
Wow, you could go to jail for for just thinking about
just saying it. Yeah.
No.
He was setting it up and stuff too.
He must have done something.
I'm not sure about that because there are other cases where you have to actually do something to.
Maybe he had video too. He might have had some.
Yeah, if you have kiddie porn, you can definitely go to jail. Obviously, if you do it, you go to jail. But like, if you just talk about it, because I only say that because there was this crazy fucking case where this cop had like a fantasy about killing his wife with another man, and he's in a chat room. And he's chatting with the guy about how they would go about doing it. And like, this is like his fantasy. And there was no proof that he was planning on doing this, but he's like going through it with this other guy in the chat room. Like, yeah, we'd have to get rope and we'd have to do this. And then I think she'd have to go to work and you'd have to hide in the closet. And the wife came home and she found this on his computer and fucking immediately went to the cops, got out of the house and, fucking charged him.
Right.
And, I don't think he went to jail because he didn't actually
took no action toward it.
The fantasy is not like an actual crime. Yeah, even though it seems like let's fucking
it's pretty close.
Eliminate this risk.
It's about as to live.
Yeah, absolutely.
About as close as you can get to it.
Absolutely.
That guy's dancing on the.
Is that the world we want? A world where kiddie porn's illegal?
Can't even think about it.
Yeah. I like baby
Jesus
pussy.
Government. Yeah, just go straight to the source. They say. Yeah. Don't get your fix online. God, that's good because we didn't have any pedophile humor. And,
we needed it.
It was almost like Alan was missing.
But To Catch a Predator people, they never actually did anything, but they probably got charged. Yeah.
Well, they definitely.
But they're like in the process.
They're trying to. I think that's like when you're watching a movie. The cop is just like, well, make sure you have to see the money when he solicits the prostitute for us to arrest him.
Right.
It's like I think if you show up to like.
To hire
an 8-year-old's house with a case of beer and a potato can, and like, I think it's clear there's motive.
Yeah. Like what? This is how I go anywhere. This is how I travel everywhere.
That's right.
But it still doesn't make sense if you don't actually commit the act. How can you go to?
I don't think it's the same charge. Like, I don't think you're going to jail as long.
I feel like the public humiliation is enough of a charge on that one. Being on Dateline and people seeing you on there.
I mean, that's what the charge should
one.
be.
Yeah,
the charge should just be like, oh yeah, I'm going to be on YouTube forever.
Yeah,
because I thought I was meeting up with a 9-year-old girl. She said she was 11.
Use it as a credit on
I'm
stage.
not a pervert.
You've seen this guy on Dateline.
That would actually be hilarious to fucking tell the host. They're just like,
Yeah.
you want me to say anything? Yeah, just whatever. Clubs and colleges. To Catch a Predator. You've seen him on To Catch a Predator. Chris Kinback.
Like, I know him.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, he was the really fucked up one.
He was funny.
Yeah, he was funny. I like that. He's got a good brain. All right, y'all. Well, this is a lot of fun. Anything
Thanks
else
for
you got?
filling in, Chris Kinney.
No more Alan Who is what they're going to say, is what this episode is going
That's
to be
right.
called.
Fuck City Jr. right here.
Who needs him?
Where can they find you, Christopher?
What's our address? 3442?
I'll kill you. Shut up.
30th.
I'm gonna murder you. And now I'm gonna have to learn how to bleep.
I don't think I got it right.
Anyway, at fucking who cares? He's trash.
Yeah.
Chris Kinback.
They can
See
find
Kinback.
me. Yeah, they can find me.
Insta Shimmy. At Jonathan Tilson. Bye, guys.